why decide to task this with Commissioner Tisch and the NYPD? She freely admits, this is an odd thing for a commissioner to say, but this isn't about crime. Why give it to the NYPD, especially when everyone acknowledges we're probably short cops here?
Yeah, and because, first of all, the police department is probably one of the most dynamic
I can't even listen to her anymore. But she talks about, like, what's more important, walking down the street and seeing an abandoned car or a guy in a scooter, or shots being fired, or a gang of protesters running down the block where you can't even get off the block, right? So really that matters so much. And then she talks about, it has not relative to crime. The mission, I believe the mission statement of the NYPD is the reduction of crime. So if any of your things, any of your programs are there not to reduce crime, what are you really doing? It just doesn't make sense. It's like, why don't you just give all cops, it was from a Seinfeld episode, but give all cops brooms. And when they're not busy chasing criminals, they can sweep the streets so the streets are clean. It's like, why is PD involved in this? Is it, if it's not really a police matter, it just adds on layers of work. It adds on layers of administration and bureaucracy, and it just is. If the core reason to do this isn't the reduction of crime, I think it's ridiculous. And when you talk about, like, people doing drugs on the side on the court, that's criminal in my opinion. How's that not? So what are you really doing? What is your function? And even Commissioner Bratton, who I'm really not a big fan of at all, puts in one of his tweets yesterday. He said, "What's old is new again." But she's defending that. She's saying this is not what's old is what's new again. This is a new concept, which is lunacy in itself. So